Day 6. Hope everyone's having a good week so far. We're gonna stomp this build. Today we're gonna get all of our fascia put on, sheet this roof out. It's the end goal. If we can have that done by today, we'll be looking good. So our plan for right now, I'm gonna have Quentin hand up these sheets. We need to get all of our shear panel up here. We still need to shear sections like this, along with all of our roof sheathing to where we can get it up here and then pass it right up onto the roof. It is so windy today. So we got all of our sheets loaded up. We still have a couple on the ground. We are done loading them though because, well, I'm not sure how much weight that deck can hold. So we have our shear section here highlighted. Number 6. Number 6, it tells you what material to use. 10Ds, 6 and 12. A35s, LTP4s every 20 inches. So he's gonna do A35s up against those blocks every 20 inches from that window to that corner. So now we're going to be cutting back all these tails today. I'm going to show you guys how we make our little jig to where we can throw it up there and just mark it. So we're gonna take ourselves a block, do a 1 and 12 on it because that's what our pitch is. Really should have a big square, but I don't. So we'll snap from one end to the other. Take this little jig, set it right on where the snap line is. Scribe down, make your cut perfect every time. We'll make 2 of these, 1 for the bottom, 1 for the top. So we had a total game plan change since it's freaking gnarly winds out here right now. We're actually gonna hold off on doing anything up top. We're gonna work down below right now. Decent levels. We've been using these guys and the Solo for a good minute now. So far, so good. Love the visibility you have with those vials. We have all of our lookouts cut in. This whole wall got sheared. They're looking good. All right, you guys, so we're gonna get this little section sheared right here. That'll all be wrapped up. We've got a couple of little filler pieces. One right there, one over there. Hopefully by end of day, we can throw some fascia up.
Comes with a kind of cool case, and you know, it's pretty durable. Most guys, like with our quick drive, they just throw them in the back of the truck after they use them for a while, right? They're pretty durable regardless.
Oh, but that little case is
comes
sweet.
With a case, right? And then I don't know if my bits are in it. We usually give you some extra bits, yeah. Give you some extra bits.
All right.
So, and what I found in our experience, not just mine, but our experience. So guys love impact, right?
Yeah.
problem with this system with impacts is anytime you take an impact and you propagate it over a length of, like this is 33 inches. So what happens is that's pounding.
Stress in it.
It does, and it beats up the bits. You'll get more bit life out of using a non-impact, and they actually go faster.
Yeah.
I got a whole bunch.
Okay.
Done. That's it.
That's slicked. Shoot, you just lost your job, Q.
Yeah. Sayonara, buddy.
Are you diversifying? He said, "No, give me that."
Try it out, Q.
Right?
See if you like it.
I'll tell you what, that's 10 times faster than an H1.
Make sure you're going up straight.
You can catch a little bit of that. We got, like I said, you got 10 to 30 degrees.
Yep.
There you go.
Look good with that music in the background.
It's gonna look real good.
Real boozy.
We gotta get you dancing a little bit.
Here, I think I have it queued up. Hold on.
There we go.
Here, it's gonna be under the spray.
Hit that
right
one
here.
there.
You
That
get,
one on the end. You can go straight up.
Might be it's in there, but you have it. So that's all the flat. Can we show you? Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Is that faster than doing an H1?
Hell yeah.
Still be
You
setting up
just,
your
you just
ladder.
gotta get used to it.
Yeah.
It's like any change.
You know,
done.
here it's different.
That's beautiful.
That's slick on 8s. It's perfect, huh?
10 seconds.
That's
Yeah.
compared to doing an H1.
Oh, got dizzy?
Woo! Spin it! Smile.
I want to give a huge shout out to Simpson for bringing out a couple different things for us to try out. Talk to us about different codes, hardware we're using, hardware that we don't use. So now we talked to them about a couple different things, and all of this is up to code. We can replace H1s with these screws, no problem at all. That's our plan. They did say they recommend us talking to our engineer and making sure that everything's okay prior to doing it, but I don't think that's going to be a problem whatsoever. As you guys saw, Quentin was able to drive one of these screws in within a couple seconds, so switching it up from H1s to these, definitely going to happen. Yeah, cut the other side in. First time cutting tails with this saw. Not gonna lie, it's a little bit more weight than I'm used to carrying, but I've cut doubled up tails with a 10 1/4 before, so one-handed's not a big deal. If you have trouble holding a saw, I have questions for you already. We'll cut this one backwards.
The tallest.
The tallest. Like that. I'm gonna try and keep it from. I'm guessing that's for the middle here. So we're going out in that corner.
No, this crown up, that's outside.
Outside. All right. Top down. Ooh, I like that color.
Quentin,
I might spray some on my saw.
dude, it wasn't there one in there that said primer? Down. Down. Up, up, up.
Shit. Yes. All of our fascia board is up. We are completely sheeted out. Solid day. Goals accomplished. But that is all we have time for, guys. I will catch you on day 7. If you are not already, hit that subscribe button down below. Drop a comment and say what's up. I'll see you guys next time. Bang on. We still need to shear these.